You know, life is filled with daily stresses from work to family to working at home with your family, but you need to be able to find some balance. So joining us now is our fitness and lifestyle expert, Dana Sanders, to tell us how we can keep everything in check. Thanks for joining us again this morning.
Well, it's good to be here, but before I get into the stress thing, I had a little stress this morning.
All right.
This weekend, I have kids come on and come to the gym, and we do this obesity program for kids, and we work out, and this weekend we were boxing.
Okay.
And I had a little kid come to the gym, and we put the gloves on, I get on my knees, and I fight with him. Well, it's kind of funny. I'm standing up looking at another kid, and this one kid runs up to me and pops me right where it, take the brothers down.
Right.
So I went down to one knee, and before I had a chance to know what's happening, he came over and cracked me again in the jaw.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm saying, okay, this little kid, you lucky, the brother has his composure. So I left him alone, and so this morning I get up, and I'm driving around, going to get some coffee for my wife and I, and all of a sudden I feel this breeze coming through my face.
Right.
And I'm like, I look down and my tooth, half of my tooth is on the floor. So I just want to give a shout out to Classic Dental because I picked that tooth up. I went to see them and they hooked the brother up today.
Now you have your pretty smile
That's
again.
right. See, look, I'm smiling.
You look nice. All right, Dana, let's talk about stresses, especially when it comes to obesity, because, I mean, it goes hand in hand. You get stressed out, you start eating more, you gain more weight. Not good.
Well, I have another story. A lady came into the gym probably about a year ago. And she said, Dana, I've been to different gyms. I've had different trainers. I eat properly and so on and all these different things. And she said, and I still can't seem to lose weight. And I said, well, the problem is proper diet and exercise, it has very little to do with weight loss.
Okay.
It is the way you think. And stress has a lot to do with the mind. Stress basically puts you in a position where your immune system is lower, you're in the hospital more, you're taking medicine more. So what I told this lady, I said, I asked her a question. I said, tell me a little bit about your best friend. And she said, well, what does that have to do with fitness? I said, just tell me about your best friend. So she started talking about her best friend. And usually when people talk about their best friend, it's always these great stories and how this went well and that was well and we share secrets and so on. And then I said, okay, great. Now tell me about yourself. And then she said, well, I've had some issues in my days and I'm trying to become a better person. I'm trying to do this and do that. And I said, well, that's why you're stressed and that's why you can't lose weight. And what's behind that is that it is all about the way you think. I told her, I said, if you can't lose weight, it's because you're not thinking properly. So what I try to tell people to do is, I always say, forget about the past. I always say live in the now. So I said, you need to go out, find a saw, whatever you need, chop off the past.
Right.
Because when you bring the past into your present, it becomes your reality. And once it's a reality, you project that into your future. So losing weight becomes almost impossible. So once you remove your past and live in the now, now all you're looking forward to the future. So what I tell people is forget the past, live in the now, be happy about your present, and be very optimistic about your future.
All right, Dana, also quickly, you're telling people how to lose 12 pounds in 12 weeks. How's that going? We're in week 2 now.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. What I'd like for people to do with the eating plan is just go ahead and send me an email, and I will forward the eating plan to you. But right now, it's going very well. It's very well.
Up to the challenge? A lot of people taking that challenge?
Yeah, quite a few. I mean, I get a lot of calls. So.
All right, and we want to remind everyone that we have a link to your website on our website, and that's at myfoxorlando.com.
Yes,
all right,
absolutely.
Dana Sanders, thanks so much for coming in with that beautiful smile of yours.